I was nutting while the door was unlocking. So then I'm like,
hoop earrings.
We
on a white girl. Yo, man, I saw things I never saw before. My face changed, bro. Like, you know, your face just flushed, and you know your leg starts shaking uncontrollably. I believe South Africa has been living under a hoax this whole time. Steve Biko, they whacked him. Or Tambo,
whacked him.
The aliens come down every.
Oh yeah. What if Egypt was Wakanda?
Oh, Illuminati confirmed.
Bro.
Hey, Wes, what do you know,
nigga? Nigga. Bro,
you honestly, an agent.
I mean, just kept adding shit. People had enough. So now it's like, yes, they're protesting for him, but then it's actually bigger than that. The nose piercing, I think, is a huge giveaway. There's no one who has a nose piercing that's a good girl. Like, come on.
I think everyone in the world right now, no matter which corner in the world you're from, you can feel that something is happening that's never
Something's
happened
off. Yeah. I feel you, but at the same time, it's like, I think I'm at that level of stubborn where I see a comment, I'm like, fuck your opinion. I leave
it. Man, I think that's just the difference. I'm not stubborn like that. I just know that if it's a dumb comment, I just ignore it. Like, just naturally, dumb shit falls off my back.
Bro, speaking of naturally ignoring, do you ever forget that you're flirting with someone because you're that busy?
Damn! Yo.
Bro, because it's like you can start not even you starting something, someone is like throwing it at you, like over text or trying to get your attention.
You're in between messages.
Exactly.
And then you leave it there and then you go and actually do something. Yo, yeah.
You go do some shit and then you come back next day. Shh.
Oh, God, I was talking to you. Damn. Yeah, that happens. That actually happens.
I hate that.
That actually happens.
Okay, I don't really hate that shit because it's like I actually had real shit to do, but at the same time, it's like, shh, damn. Well, it's not really fucking up my own situation anyway. So
my thing is always like, man, if the person was that serious, they'd be doing it in front of you instead of over the phone.
That is facts. But at the same time, it's like it has to start somewhere. Like it has to start with the talk, and then we have to convince the other person that why I should take you out, and then from there blossom, run with its pace.
I don't know, but like personally, my style of things is like I tell them upfront I'm a bad texter. So if you want to really have a talk with me, you're either gonna call me, you're gonna like video chat, FaceTime thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I get my bars. But inherently, I know almost always the phone is always just setting up logistics. I don't just sit there and be flirting. Like I'll send like a short message every now and again, you know, like a boom. But to sit there and just go on and on.
And texting with skill. Yeah, we're getting too old to text with skill now. Because I've now reached that age where I'm like, okay, we're not even that old. But it's like I've now reached the age where it's like, hey, you know what? This texting thing isn't for me anymore. Like I can text, but I have shit to do. And then when you have shit to do, you're not really inclined to look at your phone unless it's like a name that you see, like your mom or something, or your parents. And then you're like, okay, sure. I need to like see what they're saying to me. Other than that, it's like, okay, sure. But you need to be within my vicinity. And with age, bro, like this texting thing isn't fun. We really enjoy skin. Let's not even get it fucked up. We enjoy skin on skin. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but besides the different variants that we get every now and again of COVID.
Hey, but bro, don't talk about variants, bro. That's a COVID thing. I don't want to talk about whole variants.
But yeah, let's start the show.
No. But on the texting thing, before we close it out, you actually made me deep the fact that I don't sit around and text people. Like at most, I'm exchanging 3 or 4 messages before a call and or meetup is going to be. You know what? Like I've texted you like, oh, it's been a minute. Like, hey, what are you doing? I'm busy right now. Boom, boom, boom. This is what we're going to do. I'll chat to you at this time. I'll call you at this time. I'll see you at this time. Boom. Then we're done. This thing of back and forth. Like, oh, how was your day? Amanda?
Oh my gosh.
What are you doing? Remember them back in the mixer?
WYD.
WUD. What? Like, I don't know.
Hey, what? Nah. Oh, there was a GM for good morning.
How you doing?
How you doing? HUD.
Oh man.
Fuck. Listen, got to go G to G. Yeah, we're that old now. We're now considered old because we knew G to G. No one uses G to G now.
What was GTG again?
Got to go.
Always.
PRP, be right back.
But anyway, man. Let's get into today's joint, man. Let's get into today's joint. Hey, memory lane was nice. Memory lane was nice. Niggas were trapping.
Still are, but hey. No, shame, no. Back then, we
those days were trapping.
Yeah, that's different. Like, way different.
No, man. But anyway, man, it's the same as ever. You know where you are. You know what this is. It's the Let Me Mansplain Podcast with yours truly, bringer of truth, dropper of gems. Why you love to hate and hate to love. Fear Bavaria. What one?
Yo, man, this is Wesley Sniper. I shoot him from a distance like Roberto Carlos.
And this is the Let Me Mansplain Podcast where everything goes just as long as you can mansplain it. Let's get it. Now,
reporting live from Zoom.
Reporting
live from Zoom.
Niggas are tied up on a real thing. Hey, bro. Obviously, we on Zoom for a reason. But before we get to that, man, I've been looking at this week, right? I feel like reaping is in the air, my G.
Reaping as in?
It really feels like this is the season that people are reaping what they sowed. It really feels like a lot of stuff that people had grown and people had planted is starting to
come
out a little bit. Bro, in a good way and a bad way, because obviously...
Examples, please.
My personal example, like in business life, is going pretty good for me, but I was on social media, right? And I see Lena Rhodes. You know Lena Rhodes, right?
Nope.
You don't know Lena Rhodes?
Nope.
Oh, Lena Rhodes is a goat. It's like a goat porn star. Like goat, like this chick.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, I actually found out of her greatness after. Like, I was one of the weird people that found out she did porn after I found out that she was like a personality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I found out because, Logan Paul's man. Logan Paul has this, Mike something, bro. Like Logan Paul's right-hand man is seeing this hun. He's been seeing this hun seriously for a while, right?
Yeah.
And the first time I ran into this girl was probably like last year. This guy was trying to post about saving the homeless in LA, whatever. Boom. And out of the blue, niggas are putting this video of this porn star getting dicked by 5 niggas. I'm like, oh, the nigga just talked about raising food for the homeless and you're gonna put this thing about this girl. I'm like, all right, cool. Nothing of it. Then last year, Valentine's Day, same thing. He talks about his woman, boom, boom, boom. In the comment section, niggas are posting this chick getting deep throated, and I asked for GPS. Like, what's going on? He's like, nah, he's dating a porn star. I'm like, what?
Damn, son.
His girls are and bro, wait, no, you know what? Let me screen share on the joints. Because I want you to see this girl. You would never, ever. You would never, ever. Wait. Yeah, but you'd never ever see it. So let me incognito the joint.
Yeah, that's what I
do too. Yo. All right. Let me pull up. I want to pull up the gal. She looks like the girl next door. She looks like such a cute little girl, man. Like I didn't until later find out that this hun here has been doing
whatever happened to the girl next door image?
Oh man, that died. The girl next door is a thought, man.
In the early 2000s, bro, that shit died with Lindsay Lohan Mean Girls era. You know that era?
Bro, the cute girl next door. Nah, that died a long time ago because the cute girl next door nowadays, man, she's on Insta, and then niggas know she's
twerking next door. That's what she's doing.
Yo, man, can you enable me to share some shit, bro?
Oh shit, my bad. Nah. Yeah, I was looking at the share thing. I'm like, should I allow other people to share? I'm like, nah. I think you're good now.
There we go. That's the hand. Can you see it?
Okay. Yeah. I see her face, but her body, yo. Okay,
Wow,
no.
bro.
Nah, it's different, bro. It's like you can see a face, but it's like okay, porn star isn't written on someone's face. It's usually like
But no. It's not written on someone's face. But this girl, can you see how cute this girl looks, bro? This girl just looks like an average white girl, bro. She does not look like. Obviously, if you look at her eyes here, hey, you can see what's hey.
of course she
She's
has a
getting
seductive
after
look.
it.
No, but then my thing is like
Yes.
it's a full package to me because it's like I can't really tell by your face that you're a porn star. I'd have to see
Okay.
like the
There's a
body.
lot
Even
of girls that you
no,
can
even with
tell by
clothes
their
on you.
face.
Like I'd rather just see you properly with clothes on and see what's okay, sure. You're in some business of either being a fitness model or this or that. But once you show me the body, ow, that's not
Hey, she's
that's
got a
not
body.
shocking.
She got a body. But anyway, I digress. No, we've digressed for a mad minute. But the point is, digress for a mad minute. No, she's got the body, right?
Mm.
Body, yaddy.
Sensational.
Right? So boom. I don't know if she's still with this nigga, but she's preggies and she's gonna be a mom soon. And she's settling down. She retired for the whole porn biz. She's multi-millionaire in her 20s. Boom. Yeah, yada. But now she's pulling the Mia Khalifa card, right? Where she's like, oh, I didn't know. I want them all removed because I'm trying to move on with my life and I can't have a proper dating life and wagwan, boom, because all my videos are still up. I'm like, did you not sign a contract?
Listen, you made your bed. You made
Lying.
millions on that bed.
Yo.
And you continued with your motherfucking life, eating the money that you made on that bid that you made.
Yo.
So you can't tell me here, which I know I want to reverse. You can't delete your wholeness.
Yo. Without buying your masters. Because let's talk about you gotta buy your masters first.
Who owns their masters in porn? Who the fuck owns their masters in porn? No one owns their masters in porn.
Nah, I think someone owns their masters because after you do the shoots, I don't think it's your like intellectual property anymore, depending on how the contracts are set up. But a lot of these women who shoot for sites and who shoot for other companies, it will runs like that. If you're independent, I get. But I'm sure it works like music. A lot of these music dudes, they'll be spitting game and they'll be putting out albums and projects, but when the project is done, it's not really all of theirs. They have a share of it, but the label keeps the joint. So I'm pretty sure porn has a similar thing. So she's gonna have to buy her shit and then delete it.
Jesus Christ. But if she's a multimillionaire, that should be easy. So why isn't it easy?
Her shit is probably worth a couple hundreds.
100 millions.
It's probably worth more than she is. Right, bro. 100
Bro, that's Mia Khalifa. I think Mia Khalifa's one is like probably worth $1 billion. Her whole catalog.
Nah, man. But Lena, I didn't know. But like I said, Khalifa, Pella, you know what I'm saying? High school, Khalifa was like a ish. She was a G, you know what I'm saying? So we
in
knew
fucking grade 7, everyone was like Mia Khalifa.
No, you know what I'm
And I'm
saying?
just like,
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know any, like, I don't know the names of porn stars. Me, I just watched just for the, bro, all I saw was ass.
Nah, I
didn't
just
give a
know it was
damn
the
about
Arabian
name.
chick with the glasses, bro. That's all I knew.
For me, all I saw was ass. I don't care about the name, the face and the ass. And then I just carried on watching. I didn't give a damn about the name and constantly going back to that name. Oh, wait, hold up. Have you ever had a porn star that you continuously went back to go watch as a youngin?
Nah,
Specific
bro.
one, like, you know, would say when
I
it's
don't
time,
think I had the
lotion.
time. I don't think I had the time because as a youngin, man, like I was just trying to get in and get out as quick as possible because you don't want to get caught idle. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts. But what if you're home alone though?
Yeah, home alone you can unravel, but you never know when they're gonna be back. So it's like there's been so many times as a youngin. I remember, right? There was a time I was pissed out of my mind, bro, because I had a window, right? And in that window, I was being fussy. Like, oh no, her tits don't look big enough. Oh no, this one doesn't look good enough. And I spent all the time preparing myself. You see, this one was the one where I knew they were going to be home, they would be out. Like everyone in the crib's going to be out for a minute, right? And see, I was romancing myself. Man he was spread out on the bed, you know what I'm saying? Played music. Man got ready to get busy. Man got ready to get active. Man was flipping through videos like, nah, she's not this enough. And I don't know. It's like back then I had this thing where you like, nah, you see, today today I'm gonna scum. Today I'm really gonna do the business. I'm gonna do video after video back to back. And lo and behold, just as I found the joint I wanted to get to, I hear footsteps.
Wow,
Bumble in the
bro.
bag.
Like for me, my very first time, I don't know what grade it was, but my first time trying the whole jacking off thing, I was watching a porn DVD, my very first porn DVD, like watching it for the first time.
Man.
Yeah, and then I was like, no, wait, but then I was
not
supposed to like jack off if you hold. So then I'm like, okay,
it's the first time.
I hit it, and then as soon as I hear the door unlocking, and now I'm like, I nut,
and then
like this is a lot, I nutted as soon as I heard like cream sauce up in this bitch. I'm like, okay, cool. Now I have to run from where I am, which is past the door, all the way to the bathroom. I'm like, okay, fuck it. I'm taking a quick power walk. Luckily, back in the day when my parents came home, they never just walked in. Like my dad was the type to just walk in. My mom, not knocked, but then my mom was the type, not my mom, my dad, sorry. My mom just walked in. My dad was the type to open the door, then go back to the car, then get everything inside. My mom would just waltz in.
But then,
yeah, this was
I learned mad quick. Oh, wait, so my first one was at the back of the class in grade 7, right? Yeah. Yo. I didn't pull out the joint though, but I'm saying the first time I viewed anything that resembled porn, because there's a gal in my class, White Han. She I think it was the older brother or pops or someone, but she snagged a Hustler XXX, the magazine, right? Boom. Man pulled that joint out. She came to the school with the joints, and up until that point, like I'm a youngin', probably primary, bro. Primary.
12, 13 there.
6 years of school, man. I can't remember the year exactly, but I remember, like, at this point, I still thought a pussy was just a straight hole from the front.
Nigga.
I actually knew what it was, right? Boom. So during English, we doing poetry, man sits at the back of the class, I'm friends with this hun, she whips out the magazine. Yo, man, I saw things I never saw before. My face changed, bro. Like, your face just flushed, and your legs start shaking uncontrollably. Wow. A man saw a cooch for the first time, and bro, I swear to God, all I thought about, like, for a week or two after that, I couldn't look at bacon the same way, because those were white gals, in the magazine.
Roast beef.
Spread out, looking like bacon. I'm like, huh? What? Is that what we're working with?
A nicely folded roast beef.
Yo. And then obviously after that, bro, like, a man was like that. Then he went to the crib. And man, that was back then. That was back when Google was still, Google was still respectable. When you typed in tits, bro, they didn't really give you the whole porn site. When you typed in tits back then, it's like, it would show you like animal tits, like dog teats or whatever.
Shit is getting worse,
bro. Shit. Like, back then, you actually had to know the site.
You had to search like a motherfucker for anything, like any piece of skin, any like little nipple. You had to go search.
No, man, you had to work.
Just go into Google,
bro. Google. You could just say TIT. Done. Oh, bro, you see things you've never seen.
Bro. But while we're on this topic, it's time for this week's top 5.
Top five.
Bro, I actually have one that goes really well with this.
We'll see which one's a better top 5, right?
Yo.
So I have the top 5 porn stars of all time. Right.
This one's gonna be hard for me to do.
It's gonna be difficult for me, especially because I don't remember names.
I'm out of touch. I don't remember names.
Oh, you don't remember back in the day? Yeah. Same. That's the thing with me. I never knew names.
All right, let's go. Let's do it.
Let me start at number 5. I never ever knew names. This is gonna be very hard for me. So I could remember.
I know it's gonna be easy for me because it's just like the well-known ones.
Yeah. So number 5. I don't know if she's new or not, but I randomly heard about her. Tiana Trump.
No, she's a bit skinny for my liking, but all right, I can work with
that. Wasn't. I didn't know her. Number 4, Naomi.
Green eyes. Yeah, I know. I only know because she's out here. She's trapping, bro. She's trapping. She's selling her ass on the streets. Wow, from what I
on
heard.
Insta.
Yeah.
Number
But anyway,
4, Naomi Banks with 3 X's.
with the true, yeah.
You see Ebony, wait, that's my shit, yo.
Yeah.
Number 3, Layla Starr.
I don't know her. I don't know her.
She be hit the Google.
You're not gonna explain her to me. Like, oh no, she's the girl that sucks dick. Oh yeah.
Bruh,
totally.
I was about to explain her body type, but no, go do your Google.
Look, there's millions of these Huns.
Yeah,
But
Layla Starr.
next one. Yeah.
And then number 2, Cody Bryant.
Yes. Yes. That's the one I remember. Yes.
Cody Bryant. Yeah, you see.
Yes, boy. Yes.
And then number this nigga's so proud.
No, preach. Yes.
Oh shit.
All types of thick, crazy thick, bro.
The number 1.
Ratio is on a ass, titty, everything. Chocolate brown skin.
The number 1,
darling.
we've already crowned number 1, Mia Khalifa.
Actually, I was.
Okay, let me just mention this top 5 again, and then
we'll
keep
mention
moving.
the top 5 again.
Number 5, Tiana Trump. Number 4, Naomi Banks with 3 X's. 3, Layla Starr. 2, Cody Bryant. Number 1, Mia Khalifa.
All right, I hear you still.
What was your top 5 though?
I don't think I have a full 5. Right? But there was a Hun back in the day. What's this girl's name? I think is it Tory Black. There's like a Tory Black.
I don't remember the names, yo.
There was like a Tory Black and a Sasha Grey, something along those lines, right? And then there was a
special mentions.
The number 1 of all, bro, Lisa Ann, bro.
I don't know these. Pull that up. Pull that up on the screen.
No, Lisa Ann is the one of ones, the one that was on the flagrant. The one that was on the flagrant joint, bro.
Nah, I didn't see that one.
Yo, you know what my top 5 is? My top 5 that I want to ask you. Right? A little preface, right? These are things that we saw in porn that made us attracted to some toxic stuff that we know, like with the Hun, you probably if you see this on her, you probably should, duck for the hills. But when you see it, it's like a toxic turn on. Like, this chick is for the streets. She ain't shit. But when you see it, you're like, yes, I want this one. So this is a top 5 of toxic turn-ons, bro. Right?
Okay.
You'll pick up what I'm putting down as I list them out.
All right.
Right. Boom. Toxic turn on number 5, right? Shoulder tattoos, bro. If I see a shoulder tattoo on a hand, I'm like, ooh, I know that I will never. That's dangerous. I'm going
tattoo
into the dangers.
Wait. Which shoulder tattoo?
Wait. That goes across the collarbone.
Oh hell no! That's a new tramp stamp.
Damn! Man, you see what I'm saying? But I look at it, I'm like, yes.
Because I know this is a freak right here.
There's a freak right here. I don't want no part of it, but I want a piece of it. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Man. Okay, that's number 5. All right, boom. Number 4, hoop earrings. On a white girl. On a white girl. Talk to me.
The way I was legit just like, whoa. Like, okay. Yeah.
White girls.
I don't really look at white girls like this.
Man, I love me some, you know what I'm saying? Some
vanilla.
PS. Oh, what one, boy.
Remember back in our day, they used to call it Vanilla Killer, VK.
Vanilla Killer, VK. Yo, man. And Tiffany or and Samantha came to school in civvies with those hoops. They had to get taken off real quick, but we saw you step out your parents' car with them. Okay. That lets me know. That's like the bat signal for niggas. That lets me know you fuck niggas.
Yeah. I feel you. Keep going. Number 3.
Number 3, right? This one I'm a little bit ashamed, but it is multiple piercings, right?
Oh, wow.
Septum
Yeah.
aside, I hate septums, but
Septum
if
is
you have a
annoying.
nose ring, you have a nose ring, like the nice tight one, a nose ring. If you have an extra ear piercing, like you have multiple ear piercings, and you have a belly ring, woo,
Yeah, won't you?
woo,
I say the nipple ring is the
Bro.
ultimate. You know what I know. You see here, this is
Bro.
danger. Fire. Step back.
bro.
You know, the nipple piercing is like the number one. But I would
Bro.
say multiple
let's
ear
keep with the
piercing.
list. Let's keep with the list.
Yeah.
Let's
Let me
keep
not
with the
dive
list.
right into it.
That's-
Yeah.
The ears, the nose, and the belly button. Mwah. Mwah. Kiss of
Perfecto.
toxicity. Perfecto.
Sensational.
Sensational. Yo. Number 2 is the under boob tattoo. You see that Rihanna,
But how
ISIS,
often would you see it though?
Hey, bro. Especially you see when you go out to events or parties, they be doing that low-hanging, low-cut shirt, or
Yeah.
she'll have a bra on and she's purposefully doing a really low-cut shirt so you can see the joint, man. Psh. Or if like you at the beach, the bikini joint, whatever, you can see that little ISIS Rihanna thing or that little Arabic pattern. They like that little ISIS or the Arabic pattern, or they love the Eiffel Tower. See the Eiffel Tower under the titties.
You love this Eiffel Tower.
You're telling me like, hey, you ready? You're on. You're on.
Ready for this shit? Oh, Ninja, I just need to activate you. That's it,
bro.
I feel you.
Bro.
I feel you. And your number one?
Wagwan. Number 1, the most hottest, baddest, toxic turn on that will have a nigga bending over backwards. Nipple piercings.
Yeah, that's
Without a
yeah.
doubt.
Yeah.
From here to the moon and back.
Yep.
Man.
Nah, that's small things. That's tiny things. That's yo, bro. Like that's just like
See, when
I
you
hear
can
what
see
you're
through the
saying.
shirt, though, bro.
When you see that's the best one when you can see it through the shirts, and you know she's not wearing a bra on purpose because she knows. I have nipple piercings, and she wants the world to see it, nigga. And you're just like, jeez.
Like when she invites you over and it's meant to be a casual thing, like you have some work to do or something. I don't know. You're doing an assignment, whatever. It's like, nah, let me just change it to something a bit more comfortable. Boom. She rocks up in a loose shirt. And you can see them puppies under the joints. You're like, hey, I didn't know that's the type of work we're here to do. Huh?
Yo, run through your top 5 again.
The top 5 from the bottom, right? From the bottom, right? So number 5. Number motherfucking 5, right? Jesus Christ, why did I forget number 5? Number 5 must have not been that important.
Did you not say it? Number 5 were the tattoos, shoulder tattoo.
Oh yes, the shoulder. Yes, the shoulder joint. Yes, number 5 was the shoulder joint. Number 4 was the hoop earrings
on white girls.
On white girls. Oh, black girls too. Nah, that's just not. So it's like hoop earrings are non-black girls. It's not race, but no, it's hoop earrings are non-black girls because black girls can wear hoop earrings and not be hoes. They just wear them just because they like how they look. But when non-black girls wear hoop earrings, it's like, nah, you want some special kind of stuff. It's like when white dudes or non-black dudes wear do-rags, you know, nah, bro, you on some other.
It's on some other shit.
You on some other, bro. When a non-black dude wears a do-rag, nah, you on some other. But if a black dude, it's like whatever. So if a non-black woman wears hoops, be like, hey,
number 2. Oh, number 3.
No, that was number 4.
Yeah.
No,
that was number 4. Yeah, number 3.
Number 3 was the piercings, nose, ears, and belly. I love them joints. Get me all up in that. Number 2, under boob tattoo. Eiffel Tower under the titties, man.
You love this Eiffel Tower.
Oh, ooh la la.
Oui,
ooh
oui.
la la, si parfait. Los fait bien.
It'll make you ask her, voulez-vous coucher avec moi?
Aish.
I don't even know if I said that right or not, but yeah.
Nah, you didn't say a fucking thing, but I just hyped you up because you're my man.
Sensation. Nah, no, that's a French phrase for do you want to have sex with me? From that song.
Yo,
I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right, but yeah.
Yeah, and number one, bro, the undisputed. The breaker of chains, the destroyer of relationships, the taker of businesses, the end of families, nipple piercings.
Now, honorable mentions. This is a toxic as fuck and ratchet at the same time.
But you
lip
like
gloss.
Lip gloss.
Toxic and ratchet.
Yes.
Lip gloss.
Yes. I'm with it.
Because you know, if she swam, if she dipped her lips in, if she deep fried her lips in fucking lip gloss, you know that now Screets.
And bro, and you know what? Girls almost have like they can check themselves on this thing, right? Because you'll never see like a girl with no lips with lip gloss. She's always got the thickest, like
you know, it's a little telltale that we know. Another one that I like is the thigh tattoo. She's always wearing booty shorts just to show her thigh tattoo. Ooh.
Yeah. I never thought about that one.
The thigh
doesn't
tattoo,
make it to my top 5, but honorable mention for sure.
Honorable mention. I remember the first time I saw this other hun had a huge tattoo of Africa on her thigh. We were at a club. Let me not say. We were at a club and then we went there and I saw a whole tat on her thigh. I'm like, Jesus. Are you calling me?
Getting these woke hoes. Woke hoes. I like it. She's whole tip, but she's also for the streets.
Another toxic and it's okay, it's easy, it's simple, it's basic, but good weave.
A good weave.
Toxic telltale.
I don't know if it's toxic, bro.
Okay, it's not actually not. That's not an honorable.
I think that's mention. like a socio-economic thing. It's like I'm a balling kinda, or I have niggas around me.
I think it's a more specific type of weave, I guess, but I don't know the differences. So yeah.
You know what's one I missed, bro? Chokers.
Oh man. Oh, you see when chokers were a thing, my nigga.
Yo, I love joints.
Chokers were, but when were chokers a thing? 2012, 2013, when they were really like.
It was like between 2014, because chokers were the in thing when crop tops were in. It's like a choker and a crop top and some high-waisted joints. That was what was going on. You know what I'm saying?
High waist was just created for them to hide their bellies, but
hell no! Yeah, that's true. But I'm saying when a proper gal, was doing them things. That's when I was like, yeah. But it was like a crop top, and then you had the choker, then you had hoops, then you can see the nipple tattoos. Then you had, man, all the flipping alerts and all the flipping alarms are going off. Jesus Christ, man.
I think those are just like my only honorable mentions. There's just those few toxic telltales, like, you know, any type of tattoo, but thigh tattoo specifically. The nose piercing, I think, is a huge giveaway. There's no one who has a nose piercing that's a good girl. Like, come on.
Nah.
There's no such thing. Yeah, I know.
Give me
I like
zero,
that one. I like that one.
You know what? You know what's another one that's really, it's a niche. It's a super esoteric, super niche one. But if you know about it, you know about it. You see, the between the finger tats.
Oh, the Arabic, the little doves or the leaves. You see, that's another. You see, this is now chakra level toxicity. This is now chakra level toxicity, bro. Like
Chinese.
You can't touch.
Chinese one at the nape of the neck. The Chinese one at the nape of the neck.
Oh my gosh. You can't touch that type of toxicity. The ones that are all about peace, love, and positivity. Leave them alone.
Bro, the head wrap.
Oh.
I am my hair.
I am not my hair. Bro, those hands. I know the head wrap is fine because those are just SJWs, like social justice warriors. It's not even that bad.
Yeah, but you see those ones, they social justice warriors out and about, but in the bed, they're nothing like that. Nothing like that.
Oh, you see those ones. I love them so much. See, that's why I love them. I love them so much because it's like, yes, you are willing to stand for something, but at the same time,
not a long time, you know.
Bruh, you want to stand for something, and then now you're just like, you know what? yes, I'm standing for something, but I also got needs too. It's like, in Dear White People, do you know that series?
Yeah.
Dear White People, that chick is a whole SJW, but when her nigga pulls up, because she has a white boyfriend too. So she's all about black power, this, that. When her white boyfriend pulls up, drill, more drill in the UK. We said that.
Ish. Like I'm telling you, bro. In public, she's always going to take the stand. In private, she's always going to take the knee. Hey.
I know she took the whole knee for the team.
Yo, man, talk to me nice.
Let's get into why we're on Zoom, even though we're in the same city.
Let's talk about why we're on Zoom. Why we're on Zoom because, man.
And which city we're in.
Now, bruh. Fuck the city. Who cares about the city? The province, bro.
The whole motherfucking province.
You know what I'm saying? Right now, the men are putting in work. The men are putting in work.
Frontline work.
Because Ngamalal Msholozi has been unjustly taken in.
You see, my main issue with that is that people, it really doesn't seem like people understand why he's there. It seems as if people think that he's in jail for 15 months because of all the crimes he committed.
No, none of those have stuck. Not yet, at least. It's just about contempt of court. Like he didn't show up when he was summoned. And obviously, I'm not a legal professional, but from what I understand, he wants a recusal. So he wants the judge to be changed because he feels like this judge is biased. And he hasn't shown up as a result. And this is not the first person to do this, man. Like, the energy that they're giving Zuma, man. I get it. Zuma's nowhere near innocent, but he should have a fair trial where he's tried under the court of South Africa and he's tried under a fair trial, right? And, bro, so many niggas, bro, for so many years have been found guilty of shit and they never even saw a day behind bars. Bro, remember what happened in 2019, bro, with the whole Bosasa scandal and Angelo Akritsi and Gavin Watts and all them, man, was swindling money. Men were caught blue-handed. Man was snitching. Akritsi was in the joint snitching, telling all the juice. That man's not behind bars. They ain't pressuring, no. Bro, Marcus Euster and the whole Steinhoff thing in 2018, they've been applying pressure. That man's in Stellenbosch right now, sipping some top jaw wine. You know, some Sauvignon.
But my thing is with this whole, yes, I understand why they are protests. Not because it's bigger than Uzuma specifically. It's bigger than him. Because yes, you guys locked away our quote unquote favorites, but the president that spoke to the masses more, specifically his province, the province that he's from, he spoke to us or the country as a whole more than any other presidents that we've had. Yes. But the thing that's bigger than that is mostly this is more, yes, you locked away someone without fair trial, but then at the same time, it's you locked us in our homes without fairly explaining, like not fairly explaining why, but you locked us in our homes so abruptly. And the people that just regained their jobs had to lose them again. And then now you're taking bread out of our mouths because you guys prepared to fail for something that you said that you're preparing for a year ago. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the whole COVID shit.
Yeah, so now it's a whole build-up. It's like it was a bubbling pot.
The nigga will use words he don't really know.
It was a boiling pot. Literally, they just kept adding water. Government just kept adding shit. Kept adding shit. People had enough. So now it's like, yes, they're protesting for him, but then it's actually bigger than that, in my opinion.
Yo, let's put on the tinfoil hats.
Yeah.
Let's put on the tinfoil hat, man,
and make those weird noises.
You know what I'm saying? Man, let's introduce what we're about to do right here. A little, we could call it a segment, but all feelings, no facts, bro.
All feelings, no facts. Yeah.
Where we are going to get into the conspiracies. And I'm not about to tell you, we're going to say some wild stuff. You cannot hold this against me because I told you, this is all feelings, no facts.
And no research was done.
And no research was done, none whatsoever. So if you believe a nigga, hey, that's all on you, fam. From this point onwards, I cannot be held liable. Vicariously or otherwise. I'm not liable. If you believe me, that's on you. It's your problem, nigga.
Let's go.
That's your problem. Listen. Do you know what I believe, bro? I believe that the final scroll is about to be opened. You feel me?
Mansplain.
Let me mansplain. Let me break this down. I believe South Africa has been living under a hoax this whole time. Bro, I believe that from the late 70s, actually from even the 60s, we have been slowly bubbling up to civil war. And in the 90s, we saw that materialize itself with a lot of the factions between the IFP and the ANC, right? Boom. And there was, in the 90s, the early 90s, like 91 and 92, there was Codeso 1 and 2, which were meetings where a lot of the freedom fighters from the ANC and all of the black struggle were meeting a lot of the apartheid leaders of the time to find a solution, right? I believe that during those meetings, there was a proposal to go forward and black people wanted land. And every single man who was championing economic empowerment of the black man as a whole was sliced. Honey, Chris Honey, bro, they sliced them.
Yeah.
They whacked him. Steve Biko, they whacked him. Or Tambo,
Whacked him.
You know what I'm saying? Robert Sibugwe, they whacked him. Every single man that was on some pan-Africanist, every single man that was on some, let's get this land, let's get our people economically empowered. We don't just want to be free, we want to be free, and we want reparations for our people to be able to make it to where they need to. And keep this in mind, a lot of white people were recruited from European countries and they were set up here so they can increase the population of white people.
This is
actually a fact.
Yeah, I saw that recently, and people were sharing their stories as to why they settled in South Africa. Well, why their grandparents settled in South Africa.
Yeah, Greek mofos, Bosnian mofos, Serbian niggas. You know what I'm saying? They got a check to come start their lives here. So this whole, oh no, you work up from the top is some bullshit. Even the Afrikaners, the Broederbond existed, bro. They were helped by the government to build the communities, but that's neither here or there. I digress. Let's return to the beef, right? So I believe that a lot of these freedom fighters who are balling today were the dudes who are like, nah, we ain't doing this war thing. Let us eat the piece or the puzzle. Let us eat the thing, and let's cut it.
But at what cost, though? Because they would never easily give it up.
We were never free.
Of course,
we were never free.
Even so,
some of us were just allowed to be middle class stooges, and a few of us were allowed to be kind of rich, nouveau riche. They would say newly rich.
Yeah,
so
I'm
that's
saying
what I think is happening.
I'm saying for the ones that decided to eat while others were fighting for Pan-Africanism and all that other stuff.
Yes.
What was the, not really the reward for them, but what was the reward for the white people on their side? What do you think the reward was for them, for letting them be their snitches? Like, what is their reward? What did they get out of this?
White people. They kept all the shit they took, bro. They did.
No. I hear you, because I've been thinking that
minerals,
all of this shit is an illusion since '94. The thing was, let's put on blackface now, and these are just conspiracies. My thing was,
bro, we already said it's all feelings, no facts. If you believe me and you want to hold this against me, that's your fault.
I feel as if a deal was struck in the 80s, maybe 70s, 80s, and then 90s, they were like, bro. I say in the 80s, the deal was struck, because nothing just gets handed over within 4 years. Because apartheid.
Why do you think it was in the 80s?
Because apartheid was basically over by 1990. People were plotting to move to the suburbs, basically. So it was basically over. It just wasn't official. Because my parents moved in like early.
But 90s. You forget, bro. after Chris Hani died, bro, it was tense. There was violence. You see, the faction infighting between the IFP and the NC was deep. Like the necklacing and all of this and the paranoia and snitching and and whatnot and snitching. It was deep. Like we were at the brink of civil war. Like tensions were all time high. And that's why the Codesas were brought about. So that's why I think like we were on the brink of civil war. We were going to fight for independence. It was going to be ugly, and we were going to be a poor ass African country for some time before we get right. And then on both sides, nigga was like, sanctions are already going on. We're already bleeding. So let's do this thing where we integrate things into the constitution that will look good, but they're still going to keep the status quo. And y'all niggas.
Yeah,
your
that's what
family,
I was gonna
say. Sons are gonna eat, and y'all are gonna be good. That's what I think happened.
Yeah,
and
that's what I'm gonna say. In the 80s, that's what I'm saying. In the 80s, this was all drawn up. The fact that we're on the brink of civil war, that to me that doesn't matter, because I feel as if that's something that they saw coming and that was in their book for it to happen. And the only way to settle it is if they came with that specific solution that we all do not know, because we definitely weren't in that room. But in that room, on that contract or that verbal contract, they stipulated the reason why this civil war will not happen is because we're going to bring you A, B, C, and D, and E, and then
peace.
You'll give us this, but then we'll still be fine, but we'll just keep quiet. That's just about all. We just try to keep quiet. If there's those few that speak out of turn, that's on them. What we're doing is we're basically putting on blackface through a real black person. That's what I think.
Yo,
we put blackface on through a real black person, and yes, in his mind, maybe he negotiated for the greater good in terms of, well, we're not going to start on negative. We might as well just start on zero type thing.
Bro, I want to put on another tinfoil hat on top of this one. The Mandela
effect.
Mandela effect. That nigga died years ago, bro. That was a clone. We were talking to a clone. That man came out, was on a different type of time. You see,
wasn't he 70 something when he came out?
Bro, he was in there for apparently 27 years, but he was moved from Paulsmore to Robben Island to all types of different joints, right? So the whole collection of the 27 years, not everyone can vouch for it, and he spent a lot of time in solitary confinement. So there's a possibility that not everyone can vouch for that, right?
But where do you think people make these clones?
Bro, there's an alien spaceship. The aliens come down every They came the first time for the pyramids, and then they're like, oh, let's take it a bit south. And then they rocked up here. Then they kept Mandela in the test tube. Then they came out and they spat him out and they removed the actual nigga.
I don't think the Americans have Mandela, like if he had to have a clone. But no, bro, you see, pyramids, that's something I believe wholeheartedly.
Leave the Egyptians, bro. They got their own thing. Let's talk about our joints.
No, of course. I'm just saying, like, wholeheartedly, I do believe that those were aliens. There's no fucking way human beings with zero technology could build such perfect fucking three-sided? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's a pyramid. Three-sided fucking.
It's four-sided.
Well, yeah.
It's a prism. Yeah, the bottom of it is a square and it comes to an apex.
Yes.
The reason why I'll disagree with you is because of Graham Hancock's work. Have you ever heard of Graham Hancock?
No.
So basically, The Fingerprints of the Gods. That's his book. He basically is a archaeologist / historian / whatever. And he, for years, was called crazy for decades. But in the last, I want to say 5 to 10 years, he was proven correct in that there was a huge cataclysmic event that happened in the world that wiped out civilization. So I think he calls it Ometli Tepe, something along those lines, right? So basically, what had happened, we were an advanced civilization. Not as advanced, or we advanced as we are now, or more advanced, we don't actually know. But there's proof to say that there's a cataclysmic event that happened on this world that resets us completely. Or from a large base. Some tribes are lost, some tribes stayed, but we were reset. So let me put another tinfoil hat on. I say those pyramids were probably built a lot longer than they were probably there a lot longer than we thought they were. Or Egyptians had touch with the technology that was left over for a lot longer than we thought. And then over time, that shit got eroded. Because like if you read Fingerprints of the Gods, right? There's a lot of stuff that points to it. Like there's a clear skip from this. What's it called when you're working with sticks? I think the Stone Age to the Bronze Age. There's a clear, from the historical standpoint, there's a clear lapse of information, as if something happened that made us take a huge jump, right? And
Like
there's
the
a whole
Bible.
bunch of stuff like the flattening of the earth in North America because of all the ice cubes and all the comets that hit. There's a lot of stuff, man. Like I'm misquoting. I don't even have to say I'm misquoting. It's all facts, no feelings. It's all
But them
feelings, no
shits is
facts.
melting now anyway.
Yeah, but yo, we sound dumb like a motherfucker. This was like a whole smokes blunt.
It's blunt.
But the point is, even with that stuff, man, we were an ancient civilization and an advanced civilization. There's a whole lot of stuff that we don't know that has been buried in time that we'll never know. It's
Because
like,
they say that all of our history started with slavery.
nah, I'm not talking about that recent. That's very recent. That's like
Nah,
what?
but I'm saying we'll never know
500.
those things because they want to teach us that our history started with slavery.
But bro, like the evidence of like pre-slavery is there. Like the
Evidence, but not
formation
full
of
tales.
Abantu. Huh?
Evidence,
Not
but not
all-
full tales.
That's not true. There's a lot of written stuff. I'm actually starting to learn this. Like the fact that white people whipped us is not purely because of their military might. There was I forgot this woman on where Cape Town is, on the Cape of Good Hope, and along the Eastern Cape, whatever. There was a tribe. I forgot what they're called. But for like 20 years, the Portuguese fought. And I'm asking myself, isn't it fishy that the Portuguese are coming from Europe and they ended up in Cape Town? Because Cape Town's on the other side of the continent. Like,
It
apparently,
depends on which route you decide to travel.
bro, you're not telling me that the Portuguese who are on the west side, Europe, they're gonna
they're
go
on the west
all
side.
the way around Morocco, that side, all the way through Nigeria, all the way to
Past
end up
Durban
in,
too.
no, like they came through the Indian Ocean, right?
Mm.
And they were taking L's from Mozambique, because Mozambique is a Portuguese colony, right? Or it was. From Mozambique all the way to Cape Town, they've been taking L's until they found a place where no one was going to pressure them too much. And that's when they settled. Because, bro, there's no way you're going to say it doesn't make logistical sense, right? And by this, I mean, how did I come to this deduction that it doesn't make logistical sense? I put my finger in my mouth and then I put it in the air just to sense the wind, because that's how I think it works. Right? All feelings, no facts.
I feel
They were taking L's all the way, and they ended up in the Cape of Good Hope, and then from there on,
that's where everyone else
ship.
infiltrated.
yep. No, Jan van Riebeeck came the right way, but he was on some French, like, niggas, we got gifts for you. Here's a mirror.
No,
Like,
that's another thing that I don't think was entirely true, but at the same time, it has significance to the whole thing. It's like, you see, this is when I would really put my tinfoil hats on. Just like maybe
let's hear the conspiracy.
I'm not saying that they did this, but I feel like they captured. Okay, this is extreme, but like they captured some elements or there's some sorcery that happened. It's either someone's soul got captured in the mirror, like, or a soldier's soul or Shaga's soul or something happened with that mirror. It can't be like, oh no, look, here's a reflection of yourself. People saw a reflection of themselves in the river, bro. Like, you can't tell me a reflection is something that's gonna trick someone. I feel as if some sorcery happened. Someone's soul got trapped or some shit.
Wait, do you think white people are even on that tip? Because we on that tip, like witchcraft, African magic stuff. White people weren't on the tip like
that's
that
what I'm saying.
too much.
How the fuck could their guns beat us when we have all of that shit?
Bro, I always scratch my head about that. But whatever. We digressed, bro. We went down a rabbit hole.
Honestly, because the excuses that we keep making before we move on, the excuses that we keep making is that, no, we're living in comforts, we're eating everything. Then they came. We weren't fat motherfuckers lazing around. We're fit niggas running through the
regiments. We had like our army, the bullhorn formation. We were
going to become Wakanda. Hold on. What if Wakanda did exist? And then, like that thing that you said earlier, wipe them shits out. And now they're telling us, hey, this is what you guys could have been, what you can still be, but then you're under our control, so you can't get to this level. Ooh.
Fuck all that. What if it actually does exist and these niggas are still chilling because they can see how dumb we are?
Nah, bro. Like, if they were Africans, they would try to save us somehow, at least.
Nah, bro. Nah. Less of that. They can see. They kept quiet during the whole slavery thing because they're like, nah, we don't have the smoke for these white motherfuckers. And then throughout slavery, as slavery ended, now they see how dumb we are now.
No, but
see how
what if they did have the smoke? It's just that it's like, yo, guys, it's too early to let them know that we're around. Keep this, because there are tribes out there that no one knows of, that they live in their own secluded area.
Facts.
Whoever comes in, that never comes out. They have their shit like, okay, cool, this is our society. We'll keep it running for thousands of generations. Because you know how disciplined these people are. Once they get to the end, I'll unleash on the world.
Bro, what if Wakanda is one of the few tribes that survived the cataclysmic event from before, and they have all the technology? They never got reset. They know the secrets of the old world before it was started again.
That's what I'm saying.
This whole time. Because right? Even religious texts, right? They all reference to a reset. Like on some Noah's Ark or something, that the world got flattened and everything had to start again, right? This is probably like the 7th or 8th tinfoil hats I've put on, but so
Your hair is frying now.
Yo, man.
Smelling bacon.
What if Wakanda is one of the few tribes, and the Aztecs too, or the Egyptians were one of the few tribes that never got wiped out? They were there the whole time. That's why the technology is so A1, where everyone else had to start again.
Ooh, what if
Egyptians were?
Oh yeah. What if Egypt was Wakanda? I think it was. Maybe they even modeled Wakanda after Egypt, after the old society of Egypt. And then everyone in Egypt knows what's up. Like, bro, you can't tell me all these booby traps and shit were built, and then all these archaeologists came and fucking dug up every fucking thing. I highly doubt it. I think there's generations of secrets. Generations of secrets that people keep to the point where it's like, okay, cool. It's like, right now would be the greatest time to do it, but what if they already know, if they have the technology to say, if y'all go up, we go under. We built these bunkers for millions of years, waiting for this day so that we can survive underground. Then when your whole shit is over, I think World War III might just come in the next 20 years. Who knows? World War III, boom, boom, boom. All of y'all bomb each other. I've never heard Egypt having bombs and that shit. I've never heard Dubai having bombs.
Illuminati confirmed.
Bro.
Hey, Wes, what do you know,
nigga? Nigga. Bro,
you honestly, an agent?
Dude, I'm only an agent who making that paper, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? But no, honestly, it's like, what if they're like, hey, cool, we don't have no nukes and everything. No one attacks them though. Everyone leaves them the fuck alone. How?
I just don't think there's anything in Egypt right now, to be honest. What is there?
We'll never know. We'll never know. Because, like, let's just say Saudi Arabia. Do they have nukes?
Of course they do.
Okay, then when I say Saudi Arabia,
entire Middle East, bro.
Middle East, they all have nukes.
Bro, is like the hotspot, bro. That's like your drug dealer.
That's true. That's
the nigga who brings them loud packs.
That's like saying going to Colombia and asking someone, oh man, there's no coke.
Oh, is there coke around? Was there coke around? Was there some coke and hookers?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's where it resides. But man, let's get back to what's happening in SA. So run it all the way back.
That's nasty.
Like I said,
don't do that.
Yo,
shit
man, no.
Niggas are like brushing his teeth and was goggling.
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought it sounded like a Gluck Gluck 3000. Pause.
Nah, it did. That's why I don't want to say it that way. But then since you brought it up,
nah, pause. I was reversing the tape, nigga. Relax.
Yeah. Let's go.
Boom. So yeah, the joint got ran all the way back. Now, like I was saying, Kodessa happened. The deal was made. White people keep the land and keep all the factors of production of our economy, and a few niggas get a slice.
I say,
and that's where we are now.
Yeah.
And you know why I also think this? Because a lot of these politicians, if they had to pool their resources together, they have enough money to improve a lot of places and start a lot of businesses that can empower a lot of black people, but they don't. Something is stopping them. Outside of greed, of course. Greed aside, but
I say we were
yeah.
sold to the West at some stage.
Mm,
Uzuma, all conspiracies, all facts, no feeling. All feelings, no facts. I feel like Uzuma, and at the time that he almost sold us to the Asians, and the Asians in our sleep was when he was trying to divert the trade. I'm assuming, or the purchase.
like the white people, the colonial white people still God. Because bro, every time a president gets elected here, he goes to see the queen. That's some
Exactly.
weird shit, bro.
Exactly. So I'm
So
saying
he's trying to divide power.
Yes, so he was trying to split it. Yeah, he was trying to split it. Like, no. It's not going to go straight here. We're going to split it with these people too. So at least I understand that we're not going to be heavily westernized and then we're going to have stupidity. Because the problem is that if we had to get taken over by the West, more specifically America, which is what they're trying to do now, the things that affect them affect us heavily more than the rest of the world. Let's just admit this. It affects us more heavily because we allow it to affect us. So they're like, okay, cool. Yeah.
My thing is that why would they care about the culture? I think the West only wants our minerals.
That's what I'm saying.
All about wealth.
I was about to
like
because
England,
hold on.
England still has our gold.
Yeah, hold on. I was gonna say that with him saying, you guys be more like us, we'll give you what we think is culture, even though you guys have culture, but we don't know why you guys are diverting away from it. So we'll give you what we think is our culture and our social issues, because y'all never had social issues. Y'all just had culture, religion, tradition, or tradition more specifically. We're going to add another factor to your element that's problematic while we take your natural elements, but we won't give you guys our technology. We won't give you guys the advancements or the enhancements that we use to make us ourselves grow. We'll just give you all the fuck shit that we have and take all the
UNICEF. UNICEF.
Oh, okay.
UNICEF, bro. All these bloody charities. Every time we see an African kid on TV, niggas won't chase the fly off the mouth. Bro, I'm an African kid, right? Whatever. But if a fly comes near me, I'm swatting that thing away. Why go on these rude boys letting the fly sit all over the face, bro? I have Kenyan brothers. Them niggas don't let the fly sit on the face. Nigerian brethren, they don't let the fly just sit on the face.
They try.
Why every time?
They constantly
for 10 cents a day. What 10 cents a day gets you?
They're constantly trying to depict Africa as a starving country. Like they try to show us like that. Bro, you see in SA, bro, the problem is that, yes, in Africa, we have a lot of beautiful places, but I guess South Africa is the place where there's the rich of the rich and then there's the poor of the poor, but it's not like other countries where there's no middle class. We actually have a middle class to bridge the fucking gap. So in other countries, what they do is they just show the bad side only. Because that's heavy for them. There's no middle class for them to show. So in terms of them showing UNICEF showing that shit, they're like, no, just show the bad of the bad, so they don't know the good of the good. And my problem is that they go to Nigeria, they live it up, they don't do shit for the fucking country, and they leave. They party like, there's rich places in America, yay! They go back. At least here, we have a middle class where we're like, okay, cool, y'all come and party here, but what y'all do here doesn't necessarily affect us like that.
Man, but
your extra spending doesn't really touch us like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yo. But I think in all of Africa, all African countries are, at least from a mineral standpoint, they're rich enough for everyone to have a piece, but it's just a division of wealth. We live in a place where there's more than enough. We shouldn't have people starving to death, but actually in South Africa, there are people starving to death. There's people who are really struggling. But at the same time, there's people who man, I've seen some opulence in this country with some of the people have
another conspiracy. What if black people are the aliens and that's the reason why white people in other races really hate us? Because it's like we pulled up and we made shit lids, we started growing shits, we found minerals and shit. Okay, well, how the fuck does this species now find some shit that we never knew this whole time?
Bro, fuck that. I think human beings are aliens.
That's normal. I guess everyone's an alien.
Planet had everything, and then we came in and we messed the thing up. But someone started sleeping with the monkey, and then the DNA thing split up somewhere down the line.
That's what I was going to ask. I was like, where did we lose the plot? Because if you look at Omni-Man has not lost the plot, but his son lost the plot.
You see what I'm saying?
Because he procreates it with a human. Oh shit! This shit makes sense.
And also, I always hear this that Christopher Columbus, you know, the Spanish dude that sailed from Europe all the way to the Americas.
What an English name, but yeah.
Brad, that's not obviously the English people when they talk about it. They whitewashed it on top of the whitewashing.
Mm,
They whitewashed it because it
mm,
was Spanish. She's a Spanish nigga. No way. It's
mm,
probably
mm.
Colombiana or something. Who cares? Whatever.
First, they put in the washing machine, then they put bleach on it. It's like shit. Was it not nice enough?
Wow. They spin cycled it 3 times, boy.
And put
Wagwan.
bleach. But yeah.
Wagwan. But listen, boom. He rocked up to the joint. And he did the most significant thing in human history for the past 10,000 years. Because apparently what happened is that, like, the whole world was one piece of land. And during the Ice Age, you could walk from Africa to America because there was a huge bed of ice on it. Whoop, 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 whatever. But when the ice caps start melting, niggas would travel to and fro to all corners of the world by foot. But eventually, the ice caps melted and niggas were stuck there for thousands of years. So what happens, right, when you have niggas that you have a clique with, you start to develop your own language, the own way you eat, the own way you think. Cultures start being born. Just a clique. Imagine now that thing being passed on for tens of thousands of years, and you're only sleeping with the same type of women, and you're only procreating within your same type of people. People are hugely genetically different. So when the bridge was put back together again, and humans from that side of the world interacted with humans from this side for thousands of years, what's the first thing that happened? Niggas were sick of each other. Diseases killed everyone because I live and eat a certain type of way, and you live and eat a certain type of way, and our diets and just the way of life of each other is so different. That's why, bro, as a youngin, I always wondered if the only thing that's different about white people and black people is our skin. Why do white people even smell different? These niggas smell. No, for real.
I feel you.
Different. Like our genetic makeup is different. It's like a strand.
No. They smell different. They smell different because they decide that no, I need to bath at night to be fresh for tomorrow. They wake up and like, hey, it's time to go.
Yo, man, you dumb as a motherfucker. Yo, you stupid.
Like, I thought that was
man, like as many falls as we put on, bro, that's too much. That one took the cake, bro.
Nah, bro, I thought that was a conspiracy until someone actually told me, like, nah, yo, like, I take a shower at night and then I just get up and go.
Yeah, no, facts. Even when I chat to my European brethren, they're like, 5 times a week, 4 times a week, they take showers. But also, I'm not like, no, don't get me wrong, I'm not defending the scrap. No. 2 a day, every day. 2 showers a day, every day. That's how Africans do it. But it's much colder there, so I kind of get why they don't feel like they need to shower all the time, but that's still wild.
Like it's like a generational thing that was taught back in them days. That's like, since it was so cold. I feel like that's like a deep type shit that was rooted in them. I hear what you're saying, though. Even though times have changed and gotta get your shit washed, but now I hear you. I also said to myself, like, Vele, if you are gonna do it that method of 1 a day, at least do it in the morning before you go out to people or before you face people.
Bro, but my thing is, how does a European give someone else head after a long day at work when the last time they took a shower was like 2 days ago? Jesus, that's wild.
Oh, hell
no! You see, they know what they know. You see, like you said, they ate their food and then we ate our food.
Yo, man.
And now that we're mixing food, we're getting poisoned.
Yo. Oof. Deep.
We're getting poisoned.
Yo, because that's wild.
I've actually hold on. Someone actually said to me that they will never marry someone that's not a black person because you're actually not supposed to be mixing genes or mixing races, because according to them, it's the most, like, it's weakening your tribe, it's weakening your race by mixing with other people. To them, according to the other conspiracy theorists, they say that it's weakening my I
have a question around all that, right? Boom. What's wrong if your culture and or tribe dies a natural death? If we all start fucking each other and then we all end up being one thing, You're gonna make new tribes and everything eventually anyway. Now, obviously, my counter arguments, like I deeply believe in tribe, but I think not necessarily from a form of culture because that is kind of dying out. I think tribe in terms of beliefs and principles is very important. Like we think on a similar wavelength. We live our lives according to A, B, and C principle, right? Boom. That to me it's good enough. But now this whole race thing, because man, everyone speaks English. Everyone's like most people. Okay, I don't want to say most people, but where I'm from, South Africa, most of us are bilingual or trilingual.
Of
Like we've got
course.
3-4 languages under our belts, and that's just a normal thing. And I'm thinking to myself, all right, the fact that I speak like 3 or 4 languages means that A, my culture right now, which means I'm a traitor, because I'm kulum ang bengo makeb, which means I'm a traitor. I'm not speaking in my home language. I'm not speaking in my native tongue. It's like we're ready, bro. We're ready to intermingled. And bro, I don't care what no hotep nigga says, bro. If I see a Becky with some hoop earrings,
You're inside.
talk to me nice.
Now I hear what you're saying.
I'm in for a good time, not a long time.
I hear what you're saying, but it's like, have you seen how? Because I've seen now with these whole protests going on, and then especially because it started here in KZN, we have our people going out and blocking the roads and all of that. And it's like, you see, this is what I hate about now. Every other province, or like the other provinces, or the people in the other provinces are trying to act like they're all on their high horse. Like now it's like that's how white people act. Like, can you guys not see how you guys act like white people? Like, really, this is who we are naturally. At least we can revert to who we are. Are you guys even united on your side? What are you guys even known for?
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? We're known for violence, very, because it's in our DNA. And we're actually showing we still have traces from our roots.
Unity. We
still have traces from our roots from back in the day. Because we know it's okay, sure, one of ours is gone and that was unjust. We don't sit there and we don't sit in Rosebank and wait for the High Court to say something for some shit to change. You know what I'm saying? There's differences between our tribes. And when I don't know when I mentioned this, but during the pandemic, all of us were forced to revert back to our basic ways, learn new skills. That's literally how people developed in life. We had to learn new skills all over again, but then in a modern world, which was very weird. We had to develop basic skills again, like cooking and all that stuff, because there were a lot of things that all of us as humans in this day and age skipped just because of technology. And the pandemic slowed us down and made us say, hey, let me try to do this shit myself. So I feel as if the pandemic awakened that in us, and that's okay, cool. On the people controlling this shit side, they're like, we're gonna fuck them up mentally, take this away, bring it back, take it away, bring it back to fuck them up, all that shit. You know, the outside is like, you've kind of reminded us of who we are. We got lazy because of the technology. We were chilling. We were just watching shit go by and actually expecting the justice system to actually work. But like we said at the beginning of the episode, this is bigger than Uzuma. This is bigger than us. This is a whole thing of, we're kind of frustrated now. And our actions are not because Mans was locked up. It was because of we were locked up. Now we see one of ours going to get locked up in a cage, of course, unjustly, but we see him going to get locked up. It's like, you're representing, I know this is kind of weird and shit and like sobby, but you're representing every fucking person in the world right now that's supposed to be at home. It's like we're forcibly being at home. So now with us, with our freedom, we're saying, hey, fuck that shit. Bring this nigga out. If you want to take him the proper way, of course. But we reverse it back to our nature from our roots, basically, from before slavery, when we're still living lavish, before the mirror. You know what I'm saying? Before then, we reverted back to that mentally. But it's like, when you look at the other provinces, in terms of their tribes and things, it's like, actually, this actually works quite well together. Have you now noticed that around the country, kingdoms have been unsettled? More news about kingdoms have been coming out. Like, I forgot which province it was. I think it was somewhere by Limpopo there, somewhere. The queen is not old enough to take over, so there's going to be a king. I think it's like her cousin or something, some family member, and then it's going to be the first time.
Bro, you don't have to know. It's all feelings, no facts.
Of course, it's going to be the first time a queen hasn't taken over in however long. all these news about kingdoms are now surfacing. Why is it that we're being brought more and more information? It's like they're saying to our faces, hey, you guys asked for information, here's it all at once, just to fuck us up. And it's like, no, you're given the information and we're letting you all decide for yourselves, but can you see how you guys are fucking it up? And then they'd be like, no, guys, take this vaccine with a chip in it so we can make the decision for you instead of shoving all this information down your throats. Then you can process it the way we want you to process it, or they'll mask it as we're helping you to process it.
Hey, bro. I already know it, man. This is too much. My head is hurting. Hey, bro, nah. I can't do this conspiracy thing too long, bro. I live in reality. But the whole point of this, bro, is like, yo.
That was a lot of conspiracy.
I just think that the whole Zuma thing, like the pushback about the Zuma thing is the fact that it's Zuma.
Yeah, it's just the fact that it's him. And they want to make an example of him, and it's like I said, it's like the whole blacklist thing, bro. You know, have you watched the blacklist? Sorry to cut you.
The blacklist, no.
Blacklist. It's just this. It's not even about the blacklist specifically, but it's about other series. You know, television series about or political television series when something happens, they need to do something to get this person on different charges in order for them to rope them in on something bigger. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what I'm looking at. Like, we're seeing it in real time and we still do not believe it. It's like in music.
That's true.
It's like in music.
That's true. Like COVID is a great example. Like, we're seeing it in real time, how a lot of freedoms are being stripped and a lot of propaganda is being spit. I'm not a COVID denialist. I know this thing has been bodying people, but the extreme measures that have been taken at people's liberties, people's businesses, and people's ability to live life are mad.
Craziness.
My final piece on the whole Zuma thing, I think that personally, this whole Zuma thing, as much as it is sort of a stand of the Zulu nation, and people could say, oh, it's rooted in tribalism, dot. But I think South Africa's coming to a melting point, bro. We're one of the worst. I think our Gini coefficient is 0.06. It's 0.63. So we're one of the most unequal societies on this planet. We're one of the most violent societies on this planet, one of the most corrupt societies on this planet. Everything that sucks, we most likely are leading it. So people are starting to get fed up. So Zuma could just be the final straw on the camel's back, and people are realizing they want change now. And people are getting frustrated because there's no options. Bro, voting in this country is so useless. It's like choosing between shit and vomit, basically.
Yeah.
It's
at least vomit you can clean up with your hands.
Man, I don't want to be grabbing nobody's crotch.
Nah, but it's like you pick the better of the evils. It's just like, hey,
you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, all of this is just to show that the government is what it is, and you have to make the change in your personal life. And for some people, it's going to be harder than others. For some people, it's going to be damn near impossible. But what else are you going to do? Because let's actually run it down. ANC, we already know ANC is useless party, man. These are like, ANC is like the chick that used to treat you good, but she treats you like shit, but you keep going back hoping she'll treat you good again.
Yeah, because you keep holding on to those memories where she treated you well, and it's like she shows glimpses of it at times. Whenever you want to leave, you show that you want to leave. Yes. She'll show that glimpse of this is what we used to have type shit. You get roped right back in. But then,
then there's the DA, right? But then DA is that hun that you know she's no good for you. She's no good for you. She's no good at all. But she looks good. She takes care of herself real well. She treats other people good. But your kind of people, nah, she ain't really messing with you. But she keeps lying to like, no, come through. She's trying to get you with a lick. You know what DA is? DA is a stripper from Atlanta or a stripper from Miami. She's the baddest thing you've ever seen, and you know the moment that you bring her back to the crib, she's popping a quaalude, and you're gonna wake up butt naked with none of your stuff in the crib.
Bruh, the DA is like the Kardashians. It's like just keep having plastic surgery.
That's gonna finesse you.
Yeah, like it's Kris Jenner. It's Kris Jenner.
Kris Jenner with the Cardi B blend, bro.
Damn, son. Now I'd say a Kardashian, but yeah.
And then there's the EFF. EFF is the young 2000, bro. The one that's the wild.
With all the rah-rah. But then you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Yep. Like you got all the rah, and you look like you're about it. But then we're like, come, let's see, come through. Ow.
Yeah, that's true. That it is a 2K. But then you see that other party that was winning, that Afrikaner party, that's literally like the KKK. It's like, you're gonna sit here on our side, gain power. You saw how they climbed up the ranks last election. Gain power. You know what I'm saying? That's the KKK. We'll chill on our side. We'll create our shit for us, by us. And then once it's time, we'll throw all of you niggas over.
No, bro. Fat ass white girls.
with the thick calves.
Bro. Thick calves, fat ass white girls. You know what I'm saying? You know you shouldn't, but some of us do.
That's true.
Hotep. But anyway, man.
Yeah, we dived into a lot of
anyway, man, as far as this situation goes, the first serious thing I'm going to say about this whole thing is that, man, the change is coming and everyone needs to prepare themselves.
But the problem is that what change is coming, though? Is it physical? Is it psychological? That's my thing. It's like, what is changing?
I think it's going to be very financial.
Of course.
It's going to be very physical.
Technological.
I think this change is global, too. Like, this change is global.
Yeah.
I think the energy in the world, as I take off all my tinfoil hats, right, to give an actual opinion, I think everyone in the world right now, no matter which corner in the world you're from, you can feel that something is happening that's never happened before. You can feel the destabilization. You can feel that, this is going somewhere and it's not going somewhere good, man. Governments are preparing to impose martial law. People are losing individual power. People are losing power in themselves. People are losing faith in each other, man. People just don't trust people anymore. You move different. Like, our societies are broken. Families are broken. Relationship with other people broken. We stare into screens for most of the day, man. The world is not in a good place, and I don't think it's going anywhere better. And I just think change is coming.
I just want to know. You see, my thing is, I want to be one of those people that knows what the next change is going to be, what phase we're moving into. I just need to know. It's like that's
easy.
I think it's like a technological revolution, but it's like it's just something else. Yeah.
All right, so this is what you want to do if you want to know. I'm about to give you the game. Take a goat, cut its head off, put the goat skin over your head, go to your nearest. Now listen, not far. Go to your nearest Freemason lounge. Make sure you wear no panties and no underwear, right? Come with a child sacrifice and pledge your soul to the Illuminati. And everyone in the room is going to have dark robes and they're going to have a turn on your ass and then you'll get power. Oh, you might have to touch some kids. And you're going to go to Epstein Island. You're going to get with some kids. Then you're going to have the power and then you're going to be let into the big New World Order. Yeah, the New World Order. Then you're gonna know the plan.
I genuinely believe it's not that deep. I think they make you do all this fucked up shit just to have something on you. So it's like once we open these doors on you, once we open these doors for you, then if you try to play us in any way, shape, or form, we have proof against you and we'll call you crazy. So it's like we'll bury you and call you crazy at the same time.
Bro, I definitely believe in that. I definitely think that's obviously that's to keep you from wilding out. But some part of me is starting to think that there's some weird occult spiritual stuff with this, man.
Yeah, it's just kind of weird. And it's like, even, man, the shit that they're trying to push to us, that the West is trying to push to, like, they're making this satanism like bigger than what it usually is. But then the saying does go as the biggest trick the devil has ever pulled is convincing people that he didn't exist.
Believe he doesn't exist.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's being shoved in our faces, but we still won't believe it. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem.
Yo, man, I'm mind blown. We really spent like an hour and some change, bro, saying absolutely nothing.
Absolutely kak. An hour and a half saying kak.
You said kak.
Oh wait, hold up. This is right before the Euro final. So do you have any predictions? Who's gonna win?
Bro, for the sake of my happiness and peace, I hope the
Bro,
Italians do it.
bro.
I can't take these Englishmen, bro. No, man.
For the sake of for the sake of the whole world's peace,
Man.
for the sake of the whole world's sanity, we pray.
Bro.
Italia, let's get it.
Right, Italianos, please.
Italy,
Please.
come on. Insigne, wake up. Jorginho,
Bro.
do the shit that you've been doing this whole time.
Bro.
Immobile, don't be fake injuring yourself now, nigga. Shoot for goals, straight up, my niggas. Who else is in the Donnarumma, dog? You know what it is. You know what time it is.
Sure.
Come on, man.
Bro, the last hope is for an alien invasion to happen during the penalty shootout because I cannot have these Englishmen winning this joint, man.
I can't let it go to the penalty shootouts. I can't. Bro, England is so irritating. They think that, bro, they overhype every fucking thing. It's like, bro, when Portugal won the Euros, yes, they won it. They overhyped Sanchez, but they won it. We understood. We're like, oh, congrats, you guys.
They stole it.
Of course,
they stole it.
Yeah.
And Portugal was never on some, we're the best team in the world. Because after that, we never really thought about Portugal as a big team. Like, everyone knew what it was. Like, they came in like a thief in the night. They swiped it. But, bro, these Englishmen, bro, men have been saying it's coming home since the 2014 World Cup. I'm tired.
Bro, it pisses me off. And it's like,
I can't do it.
Hey, there's so many other, But you see, the thing is, if they do actually win, tinfoil back on, it's going to fuck up everything. It's like they're now showing with no value. Like, they're going to have more business on their side and be like, no, we're showing with we are the strongest in sports and in this. Like, they are going to, bro. It's like, come on, it's like you're all Europeans, so like, all of y'all are evil, but still.
Bruh, no, both of them, they're Europeans at the end of the day, man. These niggas enslaved us, bro. Jeez, these niggas were cracking whips on our asses, bro. But I can't turn the screen. I hope the Italians, bro. I hope the Italians, bro. Mamma mia. What's another Italian joint?
Pasta, yeah, all of them.
Pasta,
Alfredo,
Gafanculo.
Name all of them. Penuareva, the one with the P, all of them.
Bro, but yeah, just hope the Italians crack it, bro. I hope they crack it because I can't have these English.
Yeah, we can't have England winning. I'm sorry.
Nah,
I'm sorry.
Dead.
Especially since Sancho didn't really feature. Played in one match. I'm sorry.
Only after he signed for United. Hey, these pricks,
bro. They were just riding on luck and irritates me. But hey, good luck to them. Hope Italy wins though. And I hope Messi wins this Copa America. Jesus, this man, I do not want to see him crying ever again. I just want him to win one. Let all these convos about you don't have a continental title die. Like, I just want everything to just subside.
I want Messi to get swiped. Because if Messi doesn't win a trophy, then Lever is on for Ballon d'Or. But so it's too much for Ballon d'Or now. It's too much. Like,
it's stupid now. It's like Messi and Ronaldo have to retire now for Ballon d'Or to actually have a fair balance. And everyone who was in that generation. Of course.
Ballon d'Or has never made sense.
Of course not, yeah.
The metrics change all the time. One season, it's goals. The next season, it's about the trophies you win. The next season, it's not about either. It's about the performances you had. Because I'm deeping this one, right? Ronaldo scored an immense amount of goals 2018. Messi scored an immense amount of goals 2018. But Modric won it for going to winning the Champions League and then going to the World Cup final. All right, boom, sweet, cool. Then in 2010, Messi scored a crazy amount of goals. Ronaldo scored a crazy amount of goals, but Schneider didn't win it when he went to the World Cup final and also won a treble with Inter. I'm like, huh?
Hey, bruh. It is
the exact same thing. And then at the same time, Ribery in 2013, man, was like European player of the tournament or UEFA's European player of the year, treble with Bayern, raped everyone on the way there. Ronaldo won it. For what?
It's politics, bro. It's politics. It is what it is.
And then one of the most controversial one, the Henry and Nedved one, bro, in the early 2000s, where Henry just did a madness, bro. Everyone's like, Henry, it's on your back, boy. And then Nedved won. And then also last year, Lewandowski, bro, amazing season. Then they're like, I know it doesn't exist this year. Hi. Let's get out of here for real this time, man. We gave you, like I said, we gave you a whole lot of nothing, but it sounded nice. So be thankful. Once again, it was your boy, Mr. BAV, the one you love to hate and hate to love, Fear Bavaria, alongside with the man,
Wesley Sniper.
And this was, this is, and this will always be the Let Me Mansplain Podcast, where everything goes, just as long as you can mansplain it. Let's get
We
out of here.
out.
We out. Away.